Hello. Where are we? I can't tell. Oh, yes. Portal of the Den of Lorkhaj. So, hello. Welcome back to the adventures of Rikha'Raal. I was a little bit late, as usual. Hello, Uni. Hello, Zarlark. And anybody else who's watching. Hope you've had a good day so far. I'm currently putting some lotion on my hands because I realized they were very dry, and I was like, oh, I'm about to sit down for a 2-hour stream. I should put lotion on. Because normally I'm pretty bad about that, because I'll put lotion on my hands, and then I'm just going about doing stuff, and I end up washing my hands, and it's like, well, that was useless. Okay. I'm just bad with timing. Let us use the portal. There's always others contend that moons are literally the rotting corpses of Lorkhan himself, spinning in eternal awe. Where's it go so fast? Can't read all of it. Alright, follow the lunar champion. And where is she?
The Den of Lorkhaj. It's even more beautiful and horrible than I could have imagined. Come, Hallowed.
It is pretty interesting.
Ah, you remember her.
What?
Shazza, I've missed you. You left me alone in the dark.
Holly?
Oh no.
Is that you? You're alive?
Don't
You're
do it.
safe?
Of course I'm alive. Safe and sound.
It has been like a few days. She really
Your
became
sister
evil?
is safe. Her soul has been purified by darkness. Come, join her. Come join your sister.
Purified by
Let her go.
darkness.
Show yourself, you bastard. I'll burn your flesh from your bones.
Oh dear. This one forgot to eat.
You want her free? Here is your sister, free. Your sister, my new dark maid.
Just hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Okay. Oh. Stay down. You're not so bad. This battle is okay. Except that you better not kill Shazza. Oh dear. Quit moving. This one is trying to heal you.
Sister, weakling child.
What is happening now?
I'll take care of you myself.
No. What else is going down pretty fast too? This is not so bad. Oh dear. Except now you are looking at me. Yeah, that is not good. Don't do that.
Dark Mane, attend me.
No!
The shadows of your dead god
Please do
imbue
not.
you with strength.
Please do not. There are things falling down from the sky. No. No. Khajiit does not like anything about this. Shepherd Thorn, you are now dead. Darkmane, oh goodness. This one is forgetting to heal herself. Alright. Okay, okay, this is not good. Please stay down, Darkmane. Do not get up. Ever. That would be wonderful. Live from university. Well, I am glad that you're still among the living. That is a good thing, always.
Holly? Are you all right?
She may be dead.
Your sorrow is misplaced.
Your sister is at peace. Together you and she have walked the Two Moons path to its end.
Oh, that is messed up.
No, I had to let you go once already. I'm not ready to lose you again.
Her soul is at
No.
peace now. She has traveled beyond the path to Aetherius, the light of the bright moon surrounding and guiding her.
How can I trust anything I've seen? The path has shown me terrors, lies, failure.
Shaza, don't cry. Tharn can't hurt me now. I'm at peace. Soon I'll be with Mother and Father.
Please, don't leave me.
Goodbye, my sister. You will be the main. You will lead the Khajiit with wisdom and strength. Know always that I love you.
Hallow, champion, your journey is complete. Return now to Dune and begin to walk the next path of your lives.
Oh, you're just going to leave, huh? No talking. Well, it's probably best to leave this place. There's probably not much exploring to do, however, this one must check. Does Khajiit want catnip? Does catnip even work on the Khajiit? Moon sugar is sweet and delicious. But catnip? This one does not know. The rotting body. Khajiit does not see it. It's just floating rock in a pretty starry sky. The fun mod. Oh man, what am I forgetting now? The electric kettle. I brewed my tea. It's right here, and I'm using the pushing mug, which has the smaller bottom, so we're gonna hopefully avoid spilling tea on stream again. It is raining. How atmospheric. And everyone can see the ghost of the first... Is he the first main? This one forgets her lore. He is an important figure, though. It's crazy. Everyone worries about death, but then the ghosts just pop up. You can say hello to your loved ones at any time.
We did it. We walked the path and lived. I'm going to be the main. And my sister is dead.
You could have said that with a little bit more sorrow. But Khajiit thinks they are waiting for you, Shaza.
They await you as well, Moon Hallowed. Come, let's see this done. And stay after the ceremony, please. I'd like to speak with you when it's all said and done.
Of course. You know, there was a lot that happened. But if Khajiit recalls correctly, wasn't it supposed to be, in a trip, a hallucination, a dream, right? No? So it might be wise to check and make sure your sister is not trapped down there below. Just word of wise,
Champion,
maybe.
it is time. You are at the end of your path. As the Lunar Champion, you have
Word
proven
of
yourself
wisdom?
time
Yeah,
and
that's what
time
this
again
one was
a
looking
leader
for.
of our people. But do you truly understand what it means to be the main?
Yes, I've walked the path and know what lies ahead, and honor those left behind.
You've begun the path, and know what lies ahead of our people. Are you prepared to lead your people?
Yes, I accept this role in service of kith and kin.
Then wear this as leader of our people, and rise, main of our people.
You have come through these trials and emerged victorious. Continue the path, young one, and accept this blessing for the journey ahead.
Rejoice, one and all. Long live the Main!
That stupid hat. It could be so much better. Like, so much better, Shaza.
I'm the Main. Hallowed. We survived.
Congratulations are in order. Don't forget to check to make sure your sister is dead.
My friend, this could never have happened without you. Your strength at Arentia. Your
You're not
wisdom
going to.
at Raulka. Your bravery at Moonmount. And here, we saved the jewel of Elsewhere. Dune is safe. Javad Tarn is dead. And I have walked the path.
And what now, Main?
The end of one path, and the beginning of another. As you well know, the path never really ends. Here in Reaper's March, I will restore the soul of the Khajiit, and you will travel on.
Bright moon, Shaza.
Bright moons, hallowed. Wherever Joan and Jode take you next, I hope you will remember your friend Shazar and her sister Kali. The sisters and the Khajiit. They will never forget you.
Kali was this one's favorite, if she had to admit it.
Ah, there you are.
Yes?
We owe you so much. Finally, the Old Mary Dominion can truly be called an alliance. But I'm afraid there's no rest for the heroic. I have a message for you.
A message? My queen?
From Vanus Galeria of the Mages Guild. As you well know, the forces of Molag Bal grow bolder by the day. Vanus believes that it is time we went on the offensive.
Oh, Khajiit is doing that though. Rikha'Raal and some other champions. There's a Nord, Lady Tall, an angry mage. Yes, we are doing that. Does Vanus have a plan?
I believe so, but I thought it best not to speak about it through other parties. Once again, I need you to be my eyes and ears. Razum Dar here waits only for you to leave. He'll meet you in Skywatch, and together you will speak on my behalf.
It would be an honor, my queen, to talk with Razum Dar.
This one will meet you in Skywatch. This one is not worried. He knows there's nothing we cannot handle.
This one is not worried either.
I am glad you came through in one piece, Hallowed. Perhaps you can help vouch for me to the Queen? She continues to make jokes about treachery. I do not like it.
You are funny, elf.
My friend, you definitely bring the party. A new Main, dead Daedra in the streets. I can't wait to draw steel with you again.
Your sharp claws played no small part in the rise of the new Main Walker.
This is true.
Be proud of your achievement, and know you have the eternal thanks of the Khajiiti people.
This one will take her thanks in seasoning.
I will admit, Hallowed, the words of the Moon Bishop affected me deeply. But your victory here, the scent of your return to our living world, the dawn of a new day for our allies, it fills my heart with hope.
Good. This one is glad to fill your heart with hope. Because he does not know what catnip is? I would imagine not. Does catnip exist in Tamriel?
You've done it. You've walked paths in darkness and come out the other side, into the light.
Also, Khajiit is not a cat. She is similar, but they're not the same. She does not call all elves and humans monkeys.
Blood and toil. The new Main will do just fine, thanks to you.
This guy probably kicks more. It is spices that send sensations to Khajiit mind, bringing much joy. Bringing many joyful feelings to it. Catherine!
Impressive work. Very impressive work indeed.
Your actions today humbled me, Hallowed. That you would work to secure the future of my people so earnestly. Truly, the bright moons do shine down upon you.
Lord Garashi, you do realize this one is a Khajiit and cares about her people as well? Our people. Swear everyone is.
A new chapter in Khajiiti's spiritual life begins today, Moon Hallowed. And it is all thanks to you. Oh, the monks will write of this day for years to come, and your story will become as legend.
Shh, Moon Bishop. Please, same thing. Khajiit is not just some kitty. She does not mew. She is not a cat. She is a Khajiit, a proud Khajiit, who has saved many people in many places, and will continue to do so. For she is a Rikha'Raal, the best Khajiit. Anyway. Now what is there to do? Does Dune still look like a disaster? This one sees a burned building in the distance.
Please, I need to buy food.
This one would love to give you coin, but she cannot.
Daedra apparently don't have a big interest in looting. My goods are completely fine, even after all the chaos.
Good. Let us see here. Skill points. Is that person still begging? That is so sad that Khajiit cannot do anything for her. So, be happy Zartar is not here. He will kill you in your sleep for calling him a cat. It's true! It is very offensive to a Khajiit to be called a cat. This one is looking for her journal. Shadow of the Ravenous Rodent. Melbotor. Deshan. The main quest is almost over. Venice Galerian of the Mages Guild has a plan to stop Molag Bal's incursion of Tamriel. It requires convincing the three alliances to join forces with the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild to assault Cold Harbor. It is part of the main quest, which makes sense. But this is interesting. The 5 companions. We will battle against Molag Bal. It would behoove us to have the rest of these alliances helping us. Alright. Khajiit will do the Mages Guild quest. That seems to make the most amount of sense. Talk to Valeste. Show on map. Bandari Trading Post. That is helpful. Zen the moon monkey. Moon is the husky. Moon. I vaguely recall that name. Bandari. Bandari Trading Post. No. Ah, there it is. Bandari Trade Post Away Shrine. Melbar Tor is the northwest region of Valenwood, on the coast of the Abyssinian Sea and the Strud River estuary. Oh my god. Why are there like... Oh, that's why there's spaces there. I was like, what? Why? Because it takes forever for the graphics to load. So I can read these helpful tips because they stick around long enough since they have to load the images. But none of the actual lore I'm interested in. Alright.
Kind stranger will bless Rikha'Raal with a favor, no? Some scraps or a sweet roll. My belly needs medicine before it goes into knots again.
Khajiit would love to do that, but again, she cannot. So she will pray for you. Pray that you find money gold things that you can sell, and then be able to buy your own sweet rolls. Yes. Commit him to the life of thievery.
Shalador found you. Excellent. I've puzzled out the hints from that last book.
Making it rain,
I'm afraid
okay.
The news isn't good. Your next trial is in a particularly nasty part of the Shivering Isles, a place called the Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent.
Yes, Rikha'Raal recalls slightly. But since I have this moment, I'm gonna just do the make it rain thing now, because I can. I'm a rebel. I really liked when it was automatic. Rest in peace, Revlo. Should Rikha'Raal recognize that name? Oh wait. Come on. I clicked.
Not unless you've spent your life poring over obscure Daedric tomes. The chateau is in the darkest part of Dementia, the shadowland of the Shivering Isles. I'm worried that...
You miss Revlo. You and me both. Valestie, are you alright?
I'm fine, Adept. I'm just tired. It's become very draining to translate these tomes. Don't worry about me. I can open the portal to the Isles for you straight away, if you'll allow me.
Sure, but it would be nice to know what you are worried about, if you are going to send this one into a plane of oblivion. But you're not going to do that, are you? You're going to just trail off, make this one curious and worried, and then, you know, have her go into Shilgorath's realm, for that is safe. Look at you. Look at you.
Ah, Zarxus, give me strength. I'm all right, Adept. I just didn't realize how tired I am.
You calling a monkey because I'm an Imperial? It's the same as calling a Khajiit a cat. Ah. Valestie, what is going on? There is something clearly wrong with you.
Let me answer your question with one of my own. Do you know of dementia and mania?
Sorry, what?
The Shivering Isles.
Ah, yes.
The Oblivion realm you've been exploring on Sheogorath's mad errands is primarily divided into 2 spheres.
Yes.
In Mania, the colors are brighter than bright. Beautiful flowers bloom and creatures skitter through the underbrush.
This one already knew about this, but she had to ask, for that was the only thing that she could do. You're going to tell this one you're going insane, aren't you?
Dementia has dark shadows, overcast skies, and snarling beasts. Dark stone and rattling chains. That's why I'm so tired, Adept. Last night, my dreams were of dementia and the chateau of the ravenous rodent.
So how did the last tome exactly lead you to the chateau?
Uncle Robier's vegetable garden was surprisingly calming. But read into the subtext and things quickly become dark. It's the tale of a plantation.
A plantation?
The book describes a well-appointed guest house. A beautiful maze where you can while away the afternoon in a sprawling manse with rooms upon rooms. Make of that what you will.
Alright, is this the last book?
Auriel make me truthful, I think so. Sheogorath speaks madness and breathes insanity, but when a Daedric prince strikes a deal, they tend to keep their word.
Tend to do so?
Well, think about it. He didn't have to give you any of the books if he didn't want to. If he's gone this far with his little game, why would he stop now?
Well, Khajiit will go do this. Never wants to go back into the plains of oblivion, but always somehow does. This is very pretty. I love the Aurora Borealis thing going on. Love me some pastels. Shalidor, you're here.
Welcome back to the Isles, Adept. We must be wary. This part of Sheogorath's realm is twisted and corrupt.
Khajiit yawned, but do not misinterpret her conviction and focus. Do you have any sense of what we might face here?
I'm not sure. I've never been to this part of the Shivering Isles before. We're after the final tome, though, so we have to assume he has something truly perverse waiting in the wings. Certainly Velost has suffered enough.
You're right. There was something clearly wrong with her.
Yes, it is as I said. She has worked herself night and day, and Sheogorath's dark intellect is focused through those tomes. They are like a stain on her mind. I think we have to... Wait, do you feel that?
She's going to go insane. Feel what?
Not so fast there, Shalidor. Only invited guests at the chateau. We have standards, you know.
Damn you, mad god!
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Shally. And off you go. Just the two of us. Now we can talk in peace.
Just the two of us. Kind of clueless, Jenna. During the animation part of 3D animation, what do you keyframe? The joints, the handles, or the geomesh? You want, after you've made sure that you've set up your skeleton, and you've painted the weights of the mesh to the different skeletons' pieces, so that like everything moves correctly and you don't have like weird scrunching or things don't move too far. You create handles, and those handles are the things that you use, that you move and keyframe. Yes. Sheogorath, what is it?
Ah, my little mortal. I'm a man of many personalities, but I tell you what, they're all very fond of you.
Oh, this is good. Are they are they fond enough of Khajiit to make sure that she survives this and does not die horribly?
The game is a foot or a leg. In fact, all manner of severed limbs.
Oh,
but don't worry about that. I've brought you here because I've been watching you. You work too hard. You need a nice little vacation.
You know, Khajiit is coming off of saving the Khajiit people and going on lots of weird, strange trips to maybe Oblivion, and maybe she was just passed out from moon sugar fumes. She has no real idea. A vacation would be good, yes.
Of course! This is my chateau. It's me family's estate. Gets handed down from me to myself and so on and so on. I think you'll love it here. Or hate it. Oh, one of the two, certainly.
Alright. What is first?
Up the road behind me is our guest quarters. But silly me! All 3 rooms are already occupied.
3?
Frankly, they've overstayed their welcome. One of them, though, just not fitting in. Could you do me a favor? Could you tell him to shove off?
What is the catch?
Catch? Such an untrusting soul.
Always.
If there were a catch, I'd say it's the 2 of my guests are murderous cannibals.
Oh.
My advice? Don't let anyone eat you. If anyone tries to kill you, kill him right back.
Wait, if 2 of them are murderous cannibals, and the one that does not fit in is one that is not a cannibal, then wouldn't you want that one to... you are insane. What is this one saying?
And remember, try to relax.
This one will try. This one cannot call her horse. Nothing in here. Oh. Where does this path lead? Probably nowhere interesting. Yes, nowhere interesting. How did Khajiit know? This sounds nothing like Shirgora. How dare you mock one of my best characters. See, I don't know, like, it sounds similar enough to the Skyrim one, and that's the one that I've really had the most exposure to. I feel like this voice actor probably did a good enough job with it. Then again, I think from what I heard, ZeniMax didn't even, like, ask the original voice actor. They were just like, we'll hire someone, so it's kind of their own dang fault. Because they probably could have gotten the original one. And had the authentic Shirgora voice. These mushrooms creep Rikha'Raal out. A lot. And they totally remind me of...
Talk to these guests carefully before you try to throw anyone out.
I can hear you, Shally! Don't bother my guests!
You're the only one that thinks you're funny, mad god.
Oh god, are they going to be bicker? Oh, thank goodness. Because she does not need them bickering with their boomy god voices while she is here. Walking about. This is pretty up here. Burning that into memory for later. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, this one cannot take the fish, which is unfortunate.
I can hear someone out there. Hello?
You are enjoying your stay, yes?
Yes. Wait, no! Is the master playing his games again? Wait, I mean scenarios. I do enjoy his scenarios. They taste so yellow.
Aw, you are adorable. I want the maniacal Shirgora, not the mentally ill Shirgora. Medium, please. Khajiit is supposed to evict one of Shirgora's guests. She has no idea why she's telling you this. But transparency is good form for communication, no?
Yes, yes! Evict me! open the door right now, or I'll peel off your face and wear it like a mask. I'll claw through this wood and tear out your succulent throat with my teeth.
Khajiit must go. Okay, he sounds very sane. Can Khajiit use this? Fish heads? Fish! Khajiit can take that fish. Can't use this. Ooh, yes, good, excellent. Good fish. No need for it to go to waste. She cannot use any of these fires for cooking.
Hello? Is someone there? I sent for room service hours ago.
You are enjoying your stay, yes?
Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. Some odd things here and there, but overall... Look, are you room service or not?
Khajiit is supposed to evict one of Rikha'Raal's guests. They are not quite fitting in.
What? Well, no throwing me out. Throw me out and I'll have my advocate drag you before the Alinor courts. We'll strip you of every coin you've ever earned, and every coin your sons will ever earn.
Khajiit must go. What a try. Then, okay, last door.
Is someone out there? I can hear you moving.
Oh, a woman. Are you enjoying your stay?
No, not at all. There are things skittering around in here.
Khajiit is supposed to evict one of Rikha'Raal's guests. They are not fitting in.
Oh, don't evict me. As long as I ignore the noise, it's quite nice in here. You can't see the poetry of my soul from behind a door. You can't look into my eyes and know that my mind is my own. You can't see the intensity of my truth.
Khajiit must go. Alright, these two seem a little bit, odd. If Khajiit had to go with her intuition, Khajiit would say first, she needs to eat. And then secondly, this man seems the most desperate to leave. The others want to stay. So why not let this one go?
I can hear someone out there. Yes. Wait, no. Yes, yes. Evict me. Open the door right now.
You're out.
Peel off your face. I'll add you to my wardrobe.
Oh, you silly man. They're probably all horrible people. Well, here we go. Strange. He wanted out so that he could... Where did he go? Oh dear. He wanted out of the door so he could try to attack Rikha'Raal. She does not want to come out, and he does not want to come out. We will open up this door. You've just been evicted.
I can hear you. Oh, don't evict me. As long as I ignore to make you understand.
Rikha'Raal is not doing the best job of evicting only one person. Humanity is a mistake.
Hello? Is someone there? I sent for room service hours ago.
Yes, this one is the worst kind of room service.
Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. Some odd things here and there, but overall... What? Well, no throwing
You're
me
out.
My advocate will be contacting you about this. I'll show myself out. But I'm not taking that dreadful portal.
That's a perfectly good portal! I should know! I made it!
He is wise. So the one that was not desperate was the one that was not crazy. Understood.
It's been so long since we had guests. You would have loved my old Uncle Leo back in the day. Charming dinner conversation. When he wasn't bringing up old girlfriends. Literally regurgitating them. Nasty habit.
Leo? Rikha'Raal evicted your guest and killed 2 others. What is next?
Well, let's see. Now that you're settled in, you should tour the grounds. We have this lovely maze in the chateau. You simply must see it.
Rikha'Raal has to navigate a maze. Do you know how well Rikha'Raal navigates in real life? Outside of Oblivion, do you have any idea how often Rikha'Raal gets lost? Oh dear.
Why do I need a reason for everything? Mortals. Always needing a reason to do things. For example, people like to think light chases away the shadows. I prefer to think that without a few lights, there'd be no shadows to enjoy.
Uni, thank you for the subscription. That's the best. So the maze will be dark then.
Oh, jolly good, you're getting it. I knew if we spent enough time together, you'd start to think like me. I have that effect on people. It's a bit too dark, actually. Why don't you light a few braziers as you go? Improve the ambiance.
You get to use the emote. So you will make it dark, but then you wanted this one to add a light. Sure.
Mind what bumps in the night now.
Sure. This does not seem
You
really
faced darkness before, Adept. Remember your training.
No cheating, Salador! Don't ruin this for me!
What darkness? Khajiit has not had any formal training. She's seen the classes. The Mages Guild gives literal classes, and Khajiit cannot join in on them. She just gets thrown into these situations. A bump in the night, huh? That was not so bad. Alcos! You gifted Uni a sub! That's adorable. Love it. I like how you can gift subs. It's a nice little present. Oh dear. That is right, you do not notice Rikha'Raal. Oh, he does not hurt you? Ridiculous. The light surely should have hurt you. This would be really nice if Khajiit could become werewolf from Bump in the Nights. Convenient. Hide your accounts from the Brits. He'll be giving you all the subs. I think Hendris is referring to Tom. Because Tom had given... Ugh, gross! Tom had given Hendris a sub. That is not better at all! Oh dear. Will you move? Will you move away from the brazier? No. No. Alright, fine. Nothing to fear. That person died though.
Only 2 more to go. This trial is child's play.
It truly
I'm
is.
gonna bind you to haunt a little old lady in Wayrest. Does that sound fun, Shally?
Oh, those two. And their power. Sure, Gorath must be more powerful than Shalador. But Shalador has enough power that he can sneak into Shalador's domain, at least somewhat. It is intriguing. Ah! Rikha'Raal wants such power. Where did you even come from? Ah, this one's inventory is full. What? How? Why? Spiders. The worst creatures. Now then. Yes, look away. Fine, this one will kill you. She did not wish it so. Probably should not have picked up that ectoplasm. But it can wait till later for Rikha'Raal to destroy it. Khajiit missed a brazier. This is what this one was talking about. Getting lost, missing things. Oh dear. You silly creature. A spider? Truly? Do not notice or fight. Do not. Good. The way is clear, ideally. Rika assumes she should be able to just run there. Almost run there. Ah! Getting attention of the mad god is easy. Getting rid of him is the real challenge. This is true. It has taken them many hours and lots of deaths. And Rika is still not rid of him.
So, what did you think? What was your favorite part?
Leaving.
No, don't answer that. I can see by the look on your face how happy you are.
Rikha'Raal's face is just naturally pleasant. But she made it through, so what is left?
Such confidence! Braggadocio! Gumption! I like that. The last place I'd like you to visit is our humble little manse, just behind me.
This is a mansion?
I want you to meet the family! So many fond memories. There was that one time with the scalpel, and all of our family dinners. And of course, you get to play with the family heirlooms.
The Wabbajack?
Aye, we have an old rhyme about him. 4 lights in a row, poke one to make it glow. No, that's wrong. Maybe it was 4 lights in a trough, poke one to turn it off. Well, something like that.
This sounds like a stupid puzzle, instead of actual artifacts of power.
Remember, vacations are about enjoying the little moments.
Khajiit enjoyed the Wabbajack. Jesus to die for. This... It reminds me of Uru again. The one Stone Age. Oh. This is the family? Madman? Perfect. Really, truly. Come on. It is a better weapon.
The singing, it never stops.
Why could this not be an electricity, a lightning weapon? This adds more maximum magicka.
Not again.
But not as good with its ability.
The walls speak to me.
She'll try it. Oh.
my tail!
Those poor souls. Sheogorath's family.
How do you keep getting back in here? I blame Haskell.
Apparently not everything is under your control.
Not yet, anyway.
They're bickering and Muse is this one now. There's so much wind up. Not enough power. Oh, that was nice though. There's just... it's not enough. This does not feel good.
Me. Show her.
Yeah. I like all of the heirlooms. Unbelievable. Great preserves! Wonderful. Stop it, that's not my tail. But why is the woman speaking? This one is confused. That's probably why she's screaming that. She doesn't have a tail. I wonder what they were picking. She saw this one's tail and realized that she could not have one of her own and lamented. This one is confused. It is making a new noise. this one? Oh dear.
Beautiful, aren't they?
This one did it? She was just randomly pressing buttons.
Isn't it beautiful? The most beautiful part of the chateau. You can see why I've held on to the place all these years.
No. The beautifulest part is the Wabbajack. Rikha'Raal would like to use it again. But she will settle for the book now, yes?
Now, just hold on there. Haven't you been wondering why it's called the Chateau of the Ravenous Rodent?
No.
Well, you should. And before I give you the last tome, before I reward you and Shally for all your hard work, you need to meet one more member of my family. Let me tell you the story of old Uncle Leo.
This is going to involve a rat that is ravenous, that will come over to this one's face and try to eat it. Rikha'Raal knows. But she will listen.
Ah, a mortal after me own heart. Well, Uncle Leo was quite the ladies' man back in the day. He had a beauty in every town, from Windhelm to Stormhold.
Was he also a god?
As the years went by and his looks began to fade, it got harder and harder to, you know.
This one can only say yes. She knows.
Right. Well, not getting the attention of the ladies the way he used to, it started to drive Leo a little bit batty. And that's when I stepped in. Can't have someone as well loved as Leo all lonely, right?
You turned him into the ravenous rat?
So, I offered him a little deal. I gave him back his looks, his youth. All he had to do was promise never to bed a maiden more than once. Simple, really. And he took the deal with gusto. Then, a few years later, he meets Miol.
You made a deal so that he could not fall in love. Cruel, really.
Cheese for the smart skeever! Leo couldn't resist her. Thought he'd have an out on our deal if they got married. Nope. His flesh melted like wax on his wedding night. Became an atronach of my very own. Now, all his girlfriends are rats!
And he lost his true love. So you turned him into a flesh atronach, and now he loves rats? Or they simply love him?
Too much, I'm afraid. To be honest, it's become an embarrassment to the family. So, as the final act of a courteous guest, go kill Uncle Leo, will you?
I can feel Rikha'Raal's sass levels rising. Let us get this over with.
Give the old lug my love before you rip his skull open, will you?
Rikha'Raal does not rip skulls open. This book had better be worth it. It's going to kill that mage. The Baleste. Or make her insane, and then Rikha has to do more killing. Oh dear. The hand is so practical, holding a light there. It makes it useful to see where one is going, which is perfect for a flesh atronach slave, but not so perfect for a crazy madman making a deal with a mortal and then changing him into a monster. I wonder, or rather this one wonders, if Uncle Leo is sentient. Does he still remember himself? This one wagers you will never know. Alright. Come here. Oh, this one forgot to change her staff. What? She does not like it. Flame staff is so bad. This one did not. She was careful. Ah. The numbers go down. But not by much. Uncle Leo doesn't look half bad. Try asking him. You know, that was the interesting thing with Moon Path to Elsewhere. The Skyrim mod. I remember playing it, and I went into the rainforest where there was, I think there was a Slode there that you could talk to. But I assumed he was an enemy. So I killed him dead, and then it was like, failed this quest! And I think that was like a chunk of the actual quest line that I screwed up because I didn't talk to him. I just assumed he was an enemy. Assumed he would hurt me. It's his insides that counts. You know, it is funny that he was a flesh Atronach. When Shiragorath, you had said that all of his flesh melted off of his face and his body. Like wax.
Always sad to see a good man die. Leo's death just now. Hilarious!
Rikha'Raal has toured the chateau. She may have the book now, yes?
I should make you fight narwhals on the open ocean! I should make you run a gauntlet of angry Argonian concubines! But I won't. Book's yours.
This one thanks you.
Yes, well, I'm sure you and Shalador will be very happy with your new book. Of course, the last has been the one doing all the reading, right? Send her my best. And tell her to read real close on this last one.
Oh dear.
Give the last my best.
Is she going to... No, dying would be too easy. Shiragorath is going to do something particularly nasty. A little boy, scion of a wealthy house, once went to the lake shore with his parents on holiday, while the elders sipped wine in a cabin with their snooty fellows. The boy was left to play in the sand and the mud. He was terribly sad at being so scorned, and went searching for a friend. How long is this book? Oh, not that long. Run like someone in the source engine. Well, I mean, the body language not fitting the voice at all, that's just game design limitations there. Could have more animation, that's true. The boy did not have to search alone. He found a wonderfully chatty duck in the reeds who told him stories of places the boy could only dream of. Though he was quickly enchanted by the tales, the boy became melancholy, and that he would never be able to see such places with his own eyes. The duck laughed and told him that this was not so. They would build one together. The boy and the duck waded out to a small island on the lake, and together they built a tiny house of sticks and sand. This sufficed for an hour, until the duck suggested that the house was not a fitting place for the boy. He deserved a palace. The mortar of mud would not be enough, but one of the adults might help. The boy went back to the cabin and found a noble who had stepped outside to relieve himself, so inebriated he was. He was easily coaxed into following the boy back to the island, where the duck leapt and tore out his throat to use blood and flesh for the mortar and bones for the beams. The boy was delighted, but the palace had to be bigger. Back he went again and again, to collect the drunken folk, to show them their magnificent palace. Again and again the duck added their bits to the wondrous palace, whose spires and arches tried to become alabaster and gold. Did they really though? And when the boy's parents came to collect him, he took them to see his magnificent palace out on the lake. They screamed and screamed and ran, leaving the boy alone with the duck. He was not sad. Together they made merry on the island, until the mists closed in around it and spirited it away to a land of cheer and mirth for all time. This one wonders what kind of, well, what this book will do to Veleste. She had to read it, just to see the contrast. That is the active quest, yes? Oh. But then, oh, there she is.
You've returned. Do you have the book?
Oh, Khajiit does.
You've done it. We have them all. Now I just need to closely study the books together as a set, and we should be able to find Shalador's island.
Well, good luck with that. Ah, inventory is full. Well, this is a trading post. Khajiit will be back. It is time to sell some things.
I don't care how thick you...
Heavy armor. Khajiit is not sure she should have sold that. Animal cruelty. Alright, maybe not. Heavy armor. This is also heavy armor. Planar dream stuff. If that was the case, you'd think this was not heavy armor. Well, it was Kelly. This one will save it. Or Kelly. Kelly? Okay, that is much better. A lot of rings. This one does not need so many. This one is back with T. There's a buyback option. I know, it's so nice that you can buy back things. Beach ice stuff. This is also too weak. What kind of tea? Good question. What kind of tea? Flame staffs. So many flame staffs. Hello. Being a little bit too close to this one's face. I mix from my local tea house. Aww, I wish I had a local tea house. Okay, this one needs to go to the bank. If there is one here. Kill the traitor. No. There does not seem to be a bank here. Just as well. Kitty. This one has enjoyed many teas, but only enjoys peppermint. I feel bad because I love peppermint tea, but I can't drink too much of it, otherwise it will actually upset my stomach. Even though peppermint's known to do the opposite of that, so I'm kind of like that with ginger as well. A little bit goes a long way. And I need to try jasmine tea because I haven't yet.
You've returned. You've done it. We have them all. Now I just need to closely study the books together as... Wish me luck, my friend. I'll need it this time round.
Yeah. Yes. You are looking a little bit better, Balaste. Is it because the mania and dementia are now integrating with your personality?
Yes, Adept. I recovered quickly after you left. I'm just feeling a little weary. This business with the books you've been collecting, it's taken a lot out of me.
You said that before. What do you mean?
These books are like word labyrinths. There are layers of meaning upon meaning, endless research avenues. He's laden these things with oblique references that only someone with my mastery of law would be able to understand. It's very tiring.
Of course, because Khajiit just read that book, and of course it does not. Those books seem way too simple. I think you may be reading into them a little bit more than you should. You seemed nervous when you were talking about the next book.
Like I said, just a little weary. Don't worry, Adept. I'm up to the challenge. I'm one of only a handful of people in the whole of Tamriel that could have puzzled these out, in fact. We'll see it done.
You could ask another, rather than losing you completely.
People think that manipulating magical energy is easy. You and I know nothing could be farther from the truth.
Oh. Your staffs are not that good. And it makes this one think that you have to invest in crafting, or rather than simply buying what you need. A shame, really. Maybe this one does not like crafting.
Don't know you. Don't care to, either. Back off while your face is still in one piece.
Sure. Not everyone can be Rikha'Raal's friend. That man sounded like Shalador. A Khajiit merchant, calling himself Jurakdar, claims to have found a way inside Belarata, a long-sealed alien ruin. This seems like a very much a side quest. Could be interesting. This one is not sure. The town of Dawnbreak has been overrun by Daedra. Ah, yes, this was part of the Queen's campaign, right? No? This one will go there. Why not? Oh. Oridan.
Prices have never been better.
Where is it? Buyer beware. Stop the ritual. Dang it. Alright. This is the destination. College Way Shrine. What level is Rekka? Oh, I see it. Indeed you do. I actually forget what level I'm at, to be honest, right now. So now I'm just as curious.
Do what you can there. First hold already burns beneath my gaze.
What? Level 29. Alright. Oh, this one can use horse. How lucky she is. Here? Yes. This stuff is so much better. If only this one's electrical power was more potent. Run. Now this one could not. This one was here before, correct? It seems familiar.
Succeed where I failed.
Yes. Yes, this seems familiar. There were two of them, and Rika could not stab them both in the face quick enough. Uh-oh. You are tiny and easy to kill. Rika assumed otherwise. She does tend to worry a little bit too much. Oh dear. Overly cautious, you might say. You're so close together. Your fire does not hurt this one much. It is wonderful when they stay inside the electricity. Ah, now there's these two. Oh dear. Alright, well, Rika is stronger now. So there's that at least. Her weapons have not been upgraded. But her health, maybe? In 9 minutes. Stamina recovery. Maximum magicka. Spell resistance. Well. We can try. This one adds more magicka. But for some reason, magicka recovery goes down. That is not a good thing. Elegant necklace. Stamina recovery, all of them. Are there any good rings? Reduce magicka. Cost of spells. Darn family ring. It is a little bit better. But how come maximum health and recovery goes down? That is a strange thing. Ah, the beekeeper ring. Better. This one hopes she fares well.
You'll never stop your mischief. Stand out! Now, kill!
This one does not want audio. Kill him, kill him. Oh no! No, no, no! Dang it! So close! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There is a dead body here. Can Rikha'Raal loot it? You can do it. I wish Muse would do some voice acting for Elder Scrolls 6. Imagine how cool it would be having her generic female Khajiit voice. I mean, I would love to. If I could. If I had the opportunity. Heck yeah, I'd be a voice actor for a Khajiit. But I think, realistically, I would only be able to do one for mods, and I don't have the voice equipment for that. Maybe one day. I do want to get like an actual fancy mic, if nothing else for the streams, but if I got the fancy mic, I would be like, hey other mod makers, you want a female Khajiit in your mod? I can do it. Alright. There's one thing that this one needs to check. No poison equipped. On either of them. Good enough. Okay. It is go time. Which one fell quicker? This one thinks it was... No, damn it. Vintev. Vintev was the one that died.
You'll never stop the mistress.
What the hell? Oh, someone is helping this. This one will take it. You have come just in time to make it way too easy for Rikha'Raal. That would be awesome. That's why I increased my pledge on Patreon. Cool beans. Yeah, I would love to do that kind of stuff. I never pictured myself doing it, but ever since I started with streaming, I've noticed different things about myself and like the silly voices and stuff. Rikha'Raal's voice. Be fun. Fun to do more of that. At the very least, getting a new webcam would be great. Because I do have to, every time I get I do anything that requires using my voice on the computer, I have to reset the webcam that I have. Otherwise I'll get that squeaky chipmunk voice. And I sometimes forget on the days that I don't stream, and I have friends that are like, oh, come play Overwatch, or come play Dragon Age multiplayer, or whatever. And I jump on Discord and I'm like, can you hear? Oh wait, you can't hear me. Oh my god. And I have to go in my settings and disable and enable things. More face rigs. That is something that I would love to do. It's another thing I was gonna put as a Patreon thing of like, if I make it to this milestone, I will get a capture card. I didn't put it up yet because there's things that I feel like that are more important, like audio and the Wacom tablet and stuff like that. But I probably should, because that was one of the things that I really want to do is get the new webcam and then get a capture card so that I can have the laptop running face rig. My shitty laptop that does not have a screen attached to it. But that could run face rig, and then I shunt it over to the main computer, and I can have some fun with that. If your computer stops being a butt. Yeah, no, I've got it worked out. I figured out how to make it happen. I would like to. Because I'm still on the fence with just plastering my face in the corner rather than some cute little cartoon. I mean, I'm willing to go in either direction. I think that's also one of the reasons why I didn't bother with putting the capture card up, because I was just like, I'm not sure what's going to be happening in the future, which way I'm going to lean. So we'll see.
My new friend, you live. I was hoping. As you can see, we received reinforcements. The Dremora have been dispatched.
My heart wouldn't be able to handle cute anime girls with Muse's voice. That's why I wanted to do it. I actually have a face rig character that I picked out that someone else did, because I would love to make my own. Let's be real. Let's be real. It's me. I would love to make my own, but it is a lot of work and investment and time put into making that. So I kind of settled for taking someone that's already put one up on the workshop and then just modifying it slightly. And I found a really cute one where she's got like pink hair already, and I really like the design style. And I was like, oh, I could use this one. Just make a few little edits. The ritual is broken. There will not be another attack.
Thrice blessed are we.
Until they respawn.
I couldn't have asked Urselmo for a better marine. What of Estri? Did you learn anything more?
Dawnbreak was a distraction. First Hold is Estri's true target.
I had a feeling things would get worse. We need to get word to Lord Rillis of First Hold. And fast.
Asaka? I can read. Asuka Tanaka? I would just be a filthy weep. I don't know who that character is. I don't know from what anime she is. I just don't know. I mean, if it's on the workshop, I'm willing to change faces. I don't know, it just seems cooler to be like a little cartoon character. For some reason. I mean, I have it on the Patreon, a bunch of the other floaty type of goals of basically like, oh, I want to do this cool thing or this cool project, and vlogs are on there. So I'm like, I'm okay with showing my face, but for like the streams, the video game stuff, anime. Asuka Tanaka is a cute anime girl that fits Muse well, visually speaking. Look her up. I will have to. People have come home. I need to close my door. I had it open so the cats wouldn't bother me. Smart. But now there's gonna be noise pollution. Okay. You can get a warning there in time, yes?
We'll just have to see, won't we? In any case, for the lads and lasses here, thank you.
You're welcome. This one completely forgot what this quest was about, but she did kill the 2 people that needed killing.
I hope we're in time.
Yes. Yes. Rikha'Raal can go to First Hold if you no longer need her here.
I was hoping you'd offer. First Hold is just a short journey from here. Follow the road to the northwest and bring the news to one of the Marines there, if not Urselmo himself.
Rikha'Raal will get there as fast as she can. It almost makes me feel like, since we've had conversations about this, and we talk about different animes to watch and stuff in the Discord, if anime and manga should just have their own text channel where you could post cute pictures of anime waifus and talk about animes that you've watched or that you like, and manga. Alright. It is 4:57. This one needs to get to First Hold. First Hold. This one can travel by way shrine? Yes. She can definitely do that in 3 minutes. You go through it. I know! I'm just trying to figure out, because I don't want to get involved. Well, it always depends. Some of the quests, though, I get I get put back to the beginning of them, and I don't like repeating. So this one was just looking for something to do. That would make sense. Uni making it rain. Yes. We shall travel to Firsthold. I love it. Zen's just like, don't you dare leave yet. Don't you do it. You sail to the nobility?
You saw Queen Irene step out of the orrery? What a wondrous thing.
Nah, it was pretty awful. The orrery was pretty awful. Hello.
We've got a dozen more strong bodies on the line. Thank you for bringing word of our troubles to Skywatch.
You are welcome. Khajiit came to warn you of a Daedric attack, but it looks like she was too late.
Sadly, yes. The attack is underway.
Alright, this one will take your gold.
We've got a dozen more strong bodies on the line. Thank you for bringing word of our troubles to Skywatch.
Can Rikha'Raal help? She has worked with Razum Dar in the past.
You're
and
one
in
of
the
Raz's.
future.
Thank Mara. We could use you. There are Daedra everywhere. Portals to oblivion opened within the city, and an army of beasts threatens to take first hold.
You sound like someone reading a script rather than living the sheer crazy attack of Daedra. Who opened the portals?
It's hard for me to believe, but reports indicate High King Lady Estri is behind this. We hold the line here, but that could change at any moment. Battle Reeve or Selmo sent a runner requesting aid. He has a plan to deal with these beasts, apparently.
Rikha'Raal will find the Battle Reeve at once.
We've got a dozen more strong bodies on the line. Thank you for bringing word of our troubles to Skywatch.
You spoke like you knew Razum Dar.
He's here. He piled in right behind the Battle Reeve.
Oh, really?
Said something about supporting the Marines and the guilds. You know how he is.
Yes. This one will say yes, with most confidence. You know what Selmo is planning, yes?
Estri dropped a barrier around the inner castle. We'll need a way past it to get at the portals. I think the Battle Reeve and the guild leader plan to crack that thing like an egg. A frontal approach.
Discord sad face. Is Discord acting up again? I don't know. It was weird. It was weird earlier today for me because nothing was loading. And I got some messages, most of them, but I missed a few. And it freaked me out. I'm like, all or nothing. If I only see like half or 75% of the conversation, it wigs me out, because then I don't know how to respond appropriately. Breaking the fourth wall. Look, a lot of strange things happens in Rikha'Raal's world. People disappearing, people reappearing. This one has to keep an open mind. How did Estri do this?
The High Kinlord didn't know of her treachery. He let her into the city and that was it. We lost touch with Rillis after the gates to the Deadlands opened. I hope he's still alive.
Probably not. Forgive Khajiit for asking, but what are the Deadlands?
Mehrunes Dagon's Plain of Oblivion. It's a wasteland.
Sounds awful.
Nothing but stone, lava, and Daedra. When the gates first opened, I had a good look. And smell. Mara's heart, that place has an odor.
Oh. Well, Rikha'Raal needs to see Razum Dar. Also needs to find Book. Where is Book? Book is down there? She just getting closer to the book. Closer to the book. Oh. Oh no. It is invisible. That is the worst kind of book. Alright, well. This one needs to make her way over to talk to Battle Reeve. And hopefully Razamdar. But in the meantime, she is going to try to play her lute. There we go. While the whole entire city gets attacked. I just use the web client. It works like a charm. I use the actual program because when I was using the one on the browser, it seemed to act up and it was slow for me. So I was like, oh, I'll just download it. Some things are just better for me to have as a dedicated program. Other things like Facebook, I tried, and Twitter. I tried to use the Windows 10 apps for them, but it just does not work out for me because I always just have it as a tab, and that seems more convenient, and it's easier to like share GIFs or to copy and paste text than it is on those programs. And half the time Facebook logs me out. I don't know if anyone else has that problem as a Windows 10 app, but Facebook always logs me out, and I'm just like, I'm not about that life of always putting in my password because it won't remember it. I have to type it in. It's the worst. And then I get all the notifications, which I thought would be nice, but really it's just better to have on my phone. There's people fighting in the background. It's so true. She's just jamming out to the world ending. It's fine. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for spending some time with me and the Rikha'Raal. I enjoy it. I enjoy the conversation. Spread the word if you like the stream, because it helps the channel grow. Check out the Discord for some for some fun emotes if you haven't. And check out the events tab on this Twitch channel to know what we'll be streaming next. Tomorrow is Sketchbook Thursday, so I'm going to be doing some art practice stuff. And you're welcome to join me, or just watch me do art and ask questions, or just watch me do art. She's just chilling out to the smell of death. Yeah, so thank you to, oh my gosh, let's see here. Ooh, I don't know if I can keep her playing. There we go. Zarlark for making it rain. Alcos for gifting Uni a sub. Alcos for the cheer. Like, you're on fire today. And Uni, you made it rain. So I'm gonna do that. Oopsie. There we go. I shouldn't have that in all caps. I don't know if it will go through in all caps, to be honest. And now I wait for the confirmation. There we go. If there's something that you liked or disliked about the stream, you can click the stream feedback links in the Twitch info panel or in the Discord and let me know. There's also a poll that's going on for what I'll be doing for Sunday streams from here on out, because I think I'm pretty much done with GameCube Animal Crossing. It was a fun run, but there just didn't feel like there was enough to do. So we have options of playing another Animal Crossing game or playing Okami HD. And I want to hear your opinion on it. Well, maybe not hear, because I can't actually hear your beautiful voices. So more like see your opinion on it through text. Actually, not even that, because you're just pressing a button and I just see a little colorful wheel telling me who's voted for most of the things. Anyway, go check out that poll. And as always, From my heart to yours. Good luck.